channeling anger is very interesting, because at the end of the day, you have to know what your trigger points are. And at the end of the day, there's another thing. It's also dependent on your gender. Let me elaborate. You see, both men and women react differently. But because in the past, 20, 30 years, 20, 30, 40 years, most guys, unfortunately, have grown up with a feminine mindset. So they react like a woman because they've been around their mother the majority of the time growing up, like in the formative years. So they take on that energy of reacting like a woman. But what tends to happen is you may say, okay, well, if they're fighting, for example, because you probably think fighting is a manly thing. It is, but it isn't. And I'll explain even further. I've like growing up, guys used to get angry. Even I used to get angry, yeah, when someone stepped on my crepes. Are you mad? You stepped on them. Do you see what I mean? Like, how are you going to get offended on someone stepping on your crepes? How? Like, just think about this real quick. It could have been an accident. It could have been on purpose. Now, whether it's on accident or on purpose is, I don't know. But let's just say it's an accident. You may not know the person. It may be, most times it's mostly in the club, right? Like, they step on them. It's by accident. Or they pour a drink on you. It was by accident. But then you retaliate by getting aggressive. And even, here's the other one. Or you end up getting into a fight. And nowadays, they even end up getting into a fight, and you could even lose a life over a fight, and and it's all over something dumb. Another thing that was popular when I was growing up was, what are you looking at? You could be actually looking straight ahead, and one guy would say to you, what are you looking at? As if you're looking, like, let's say they're coming in the same direction. They will either give you the look as like, what are you looking at? Or they will say it. And you may not even clock that you're looking at them. You're not even looking at them. They're just in your direction. So it gets real tense. And then fights happen. Now let me get back on topic. So the point I'm trying to make is how to channel your anger. Channeling your anger depending on both whether you're male or female. Now, I can teach you that. I can teach you how to truly channel your anger, because it's also an individual thing as well as a gender thing. The best thing I can tell you right now is click the link in the description box below, and you'll get access to online courses such as roles and relationships, and that's where you learn about, being a man and being a woman. Like, you learn that. Then you will get access to online courses such as healthcare. Now that breaks down how to truly channel your anger, how to truly, deal with anger as a man, deal with anger as a woman, deal with your emotions as a man, deal with your emotions as a woman. It's that simple, yeah? And you will solve a lot more problems when you learn. Like, life will become a lot more easier. It will become a lot more easier, yeah? So, look, I strongly recommend you click on that link right now, become a member of the Onochie-Obayuwana Trust, get access to that. And look, if you've got kids, then I strongly recommend that you teach them this as well, because it's very important. Very important, because this is one of the reasons why, the gun and knife crime violence happens, because most times it's over emotions. It's not knowing how to deal with your emotions. I'm not saying be a wuss and, not fight back if necessary, but at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make is how to really deal with your emotions. That's how it really is. I can't sit here and tell you, oh, if you're angry, write a song. That's what I used to do when I was not necessarily angry, but actually, yeah, we're talking about the topic anger. Like when I was angry, let's say in school, in secondary school, I used to just go in the back of my book, my science book, for example, and I'd write lyrics. Like I write 16 bars. I'd be like, I can't remember the bars I used to write. If I had, I'm pretty sure I've got some of them in my apartment somewhere. But I would write them down. Do you know what I mean? Like I write it down and it would help release. So that's just me. But at the same time, it's about knowing what that is. And also, which I failed to mention, I'm going to mention this right now. It's also in the parenting online course where you'll find out more about how you really deal as an individual, how you really deal with anger and how your emotions come across and stuff like that. You understand? So yeah, there's that. So click on that link, become a member of the Onochie-Obayuwana Trust right now. And look, if you've got any questions or any topics you would like for us to discuss, then by all means, leave it in the comment section below. And as always, peace, blessing, and more prosperity.